Julius Caesar is an epic Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer film adaptation of the play by Shakespeare, directed by Joseph L. Mankiewicz. It has been showed in 4th June in 1953 year. The original music score is by Miklos Rozsa. This same man created music to Ben-Hur 1959, Quo Vadis 1951 and King of Kings 1961. Film tells story about the last day's life of Julius Caesar. During the Ides March he has been killed by senators. There was his own friends including Brutus. They murdered Caesar with cold blood, because they believed his ambition was too dangerous. Later the rebels and supporters of the deceased emperor are divided into two camps and are fighting with each other. Some people believing there is no escape committed suicide to free themselves. Let's focus on some characters. The main ruler is Gaius Julius Caesar, played by Louis Callan. Caesar will die before half the movie. He is very respected by some people, but the others just dream about his death and conspiring against him. Even his own wife Calpurnia warned him about exists danger, but he just ignored her. And it was his mortal mistake. After Julius' murder, the film becomes a bit more interesting. Marcus Junius Brutus is played by James Mason. If you ask me, I believe it's a wise man. He claims killing Caesar, he committed a favor to Rome. The film did not portray him as a ruthless murderer, but a man who sometimes has to act against himself to change something. I didn't notice he has a remorse. He just believes he did a good deed. The film is black and white, so sometimes I wasn't able to recognize individual faces and characters. But this is not the most important thing. Sometimes the action of movie can be really insipid. Heroes use beautiful literary language. I know that the movie was based on the novel Shakespeare, but in my opinion this film has too much dialogues. I would like to cut or delete over 80% of the all dialogues. Then the movie would be much calmer, and many things we would have to guess for ourselves. I think the characters don't have to describe all details what they exactly feel, because the mimic facial movements and emotions will help them to do it. I didn't see any chariots races. The film has not too much brutal scenes or violence. However, I have seen one murder, killing Caesar, and 2 suicides. Really? No kidding. My opinion 7.25